Hey everybody, it's Mr. Brown here. I hope you're all having a great day and I hope you all had a great weekend. Today we will be comparing numbers using less than, greater than, and equal to. Okay, so students will compare numbers using less than, greater than, and equal to. So first, there's a couple warm-ups for you to do in the Pear Deck. And you can do them now, you can do them later. It really doesn't matter when you do them as long as you make sure you do them. So one of the ones is labeling the place value chart. We know how to do this. Just label it, okay? The next warm-up is to write in Word an expanded form. So looking at my example, I have standard form, expanded form, and Word form. I'm going to start with a number. I have 2,652. I'm going to write it in expanded form, 2,000 plus 600 plus 50 plus 2. And then I put it in Word form, 2,652. So what you need to do is fill in these blanks and write numbers in Word, expanded, or standard form, whichever one's missing. Here's a number chart to help you spell. So now we're going to do some place value practice. What number is in the tens place? I have 8 tens, and what's the value of that 8? So 8 tens equals what? And we know that 8 tens equals 80. So here's another one. What number is in the thousands place? I have 3 in the thousands place, right? And what is the value of the 3? So 3 thousands equals what? It equals 3,000. All right, now I want you to try a few on your own. I'm going to give you a few problems to work on right here. Okay, I hope that wasn't too hard for you. I hope you're able to get those done. So now let's move on to our review of less than, greater than, and equal to. So this symbol right here, this symbol means less than. This next symbol means greater than. And this final symbol means equal to. Let's show ourselves how to use these symbols while working with smaller numbers before we move on to large numbers. So 5 and 8. And this circle is where I want to compare. So I know that 5 is smaller than 8. So I would write 5 is less than 8. And here I am thinking, it helps me think of the less than or greater than symbols as little sharks that eat the large number. So there its teeth. I'm sure you might remember that from elementary school if your teacher taught you that. And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So I know that 5 is less than 8 because it is less. If I have $5 or if $8, 5 is less than 8. Yep, 5 is less than 8. So then I have 9 and 7. And once again, I know that 9 is a bigger number than 7. So I draw my little teeth to help remind me, and you don't have to do that, but it helps me think about it. So you say this as 9 is greater than 8. And then last we have 4 and 4. And I know 4 is equal to 4, okay? 4 is equal to 4. That's how you say these numbers. Or these. Now I'm going to give you about 5 or 6 to try on your own. Go ahead and do that now. Okay, I hope you all did really well on those, because I'm sure they weren't too hard. So let's go ahead and let's start on our comparing large numbers. Here I have 3,010 and I have 2,040. So when we compare numbers, we first look at the largest place value. So I want to do that by putting our numbers in a place value chart using place value disks. So here's my chart. And I'm going to split it into 2 parts. So I have one for 3,010, and there's my 3,000s. There's my 10. And then I have another side for 2,040. There's my 2,000s, and there's my 4 10s. So let's look at the largest place value. The largest one is the thousands place, right? There are only 3,000, or there are 3,000s in 3,010, but only 2,000s in 2,040. So I know that this is a bigger number. I can say 3010 is greater than 2040. Or I could say 2040 is less than 3010. Let's try another one. Here we have 43,021 and 45,302. So we're going to compare these two numbers. Let's put each number in our place value chart using place value disks. Okay, so here's my place value chart again. Sorry, you might hear my dog barking. Hold on. Sorry. So here's my place value chart right here. I'm going to once again divide it in half. So I have two different areas. One for our first number, 43,021. And I'm going to put my I have four 10,000s or 40,000. How many thousands do I have? So I have 3,000s, good. And then I have two 10s and one 1. Then I have 45,302. So here I have four 10,000s again, 5,000s, 300s, and two 1s. So when we're looking at place value, we want to find the largest place value. What is the largest place value for this number? So the largest place value is the 10,000s, right? So I have my 10,000s, but here I have four 10,000s, and here I have four 10,000s. So they both have four 10,000s in them. I need to look at the next place value. I need to look at my thousands place, okay? And I see here there are 3,000s here in this number and 43,021, and 5,000s and 45,302. So I just stop right there. I don't have to keep going because right here it tells me this number is larger, 45,302. So I would say 43,021 is, whoa, that's wrong. Mr. Brown's got to fix that. Hold on. And now we can say that we know 43,021 is less than 45,302, or 45,302 is greater than 43,021. And I stop right there at the thousands. I don't need to look at the hundreds, the tens, or the ones, because if I have more thousands, it's a bigger number. Okay? So now let's try one more together. Let's put each number in the place value chart. So here we go. How many thousands are in 2,305? I have 2,000s. How many hundreds are in 2,305? 300s. And how many tens are there? We don't have any tens, right? So 0. And then how many ones? We have 5 ones. Okay. And then I'll do the same thing down here. We have 2,000s, 500s, 3 tens, and no ones. So, which is the largest place value? It's the thousands place, right? So the largest place value is the thousands. Which number has more thousands? Hopefully you're paying attention and you can realize they have the same number of thousands, right? So now we're going to move to the hundreds. Which number has more hundreds? So hopefully you're able to figure out which number has more hundreds. I want you to write a comparison using less than, greater than, or equal to for 2,305 and 2,530. And we're back, so I hope that you were able to say 2,305 is less than 2,530, or 2,530 is greater than 2,305. So now let's look at these three numbers. And I know it kind of looks a little funky, but it's like a place value chart without any labels on it. So let's compare these three numbers. 32,434, 32,644, and 32,534. So when we're looking at these numbers, what do you notice? So one thing I notice is they all start with the same two first numbers. They both have 32 thousands in them, right? So I need to think about, if they all start with that, I need to look at the next number, which is 100. And I want to know which number has the greatest value. So go ahead and tell me, which one's the biggest number? And which one is the least? Which one is the smallest number? Okay, so now we want to put these in order from greatest to least, or biggest to smallest, okay? So I want you to put these numbers, write them down from biggest to smallest. And here's what I got. I have 32,644, 32,534, and 32,434 are my greatest to my least. So now I can write a comparison like this. 32,644 is greater than 32,534. That's greater than 32,434. So we compared three numbers doing that. So here's another one. I want you to write these numbers from greatest to least. Okay, so here's what I did. I wrote them in this order. And that's my greatest to least: 12,828, 12,821, 11,034. That's my greatest to least order. Then I'm going to write now I want you to write a comparison for these numbers, okay? And I simply did this. I said 12,828 is greater than 12,821, which is greater than 11,034. Okay? So that's it for this video. We are done and done. You'll have a couple problems to work on in the Pear Deck, so make sure you get those done. Everything's due Friday, so if you finish early, you finish early. If not, you'll have time to work on it in class again, okay? So good luck, and I know you can do it. Have a great day.